There's a man going round taking names, and he decides who to free and who to blame. Everybody won't be treated all the same. There'll be a golden ladder reaching down when the man comes around.
I wanted to try and find a really negative play because that's what I do, and I didn't really have one. So I guess an open-ended question to start. Was there a play that you would like to have back?
Yeah. 3rd and a little over 1, I would say. Threw it to James down the right sideline, just overthrew him a little bit. Threw it a little flat. Probably should have put a little more air on it.
Rodgers, the fake, the toss. He's got a man just overthrew James Jones. Just missed him.
But we had actually a run called, and they came out, and it's too many guys in the box. Kind of checked to a pass, kind of subtly, and had one-on-one coverage with Jenkins on Jones. And JJ ran a good route, got in and out of his break very quickly, and overshot him on that one. Disappointing. And then the other one to James as well, the last offensive, the second last offensive snap we had, where I threw it down the corner. He made a great catch, got 1 foot in.
Sick catch.
Yeah.
Gets time, puts it up for the corner. James Jones. He caught it, but out of bounds.
Just threw it too far out of bounds. I mean, that was kind of like we say in practice sometimes. That was Canada, we say. Like in football has a wider field, so it would have been a good throw in the Canadian Football League.
That makes you Henry Burris.
Not good in the NFL.
Did you run any option in high school or at Butte or at Cal?
At Cal, not much option. We ran like tray option, we call it. Actually scored against Virginia Tech in the Inside Bowl in 2003.
3rd and 3. Rodgers comes out with an option of his own and dives for the touchdown. He tucks it and he's going. He's listed at 6'2", 195, but I stood next to him. I think he's at least 6'3".
Yeah.
It's a big guy, and I don't think there's any question. Should he stay healthy, he will definitely be playing on Sundays in the National Football League.
Because my favorite play was when you were supposed to pitch it to Green.
That was my best play of the game.
Yeah? That was my favorite
Probably
play.
my best play of the game.
Crabtree, the tight end motion, fake toss, and Rodgers keeps it. Robert Quinn broke up that play. He was in so quickly, Aaron couldn't toss the ball to the back. It was brilliant.
What's going through your head there?
That's not that. Not at all. That play was not an option, although it could have looked like it. And if I had stepped up a little bit, I probably could have pitched it to Alex and had more than a 1-yard gain that it turned out to be. But that was a toss to Alex where, as I caught it, and I was literally, as the ball was just about to leave my hands, I'd felt this flash just flying up the field. Now, he looked like he was engaged to where he might not have been able to just catch it and run for a touchdown, but for sure the ball would have hit him.
Right.
And for whatever reason, I was able to make the reaction to not throw it and then turn up the field and turn a potential negative into a 1-yard, below-average-looking run.
You also had another play to him where it was actually a pass, but it went backward. Was that designed?
Did that go backwards?
It did, yeah. They scored it a run.
That loss of 2 gives William Hayes credit for a sack. There's a quick outside of Alex Green, and Green gets down to the 25-yard line.
Now, he can have the yards. I don't need to dispute the yards, but I believe it was a sideways to slightly forward pass, if you review it.
From high above in the stadium, it was pretty clear that you were ahead of him. From where I was sitting.
From the film, it looked like
film, you disagree.
Sideways at most.
You got hosed out of 5 passing yards.
I'm gonna let he can have them.
Okay.
He can have them. I'm good.
Let's talk about the 2 touchdowns to your guy Randall Cobb. Let's do the first one first, because the second one is the one that everyone was raving about, except for James Jones, who's seen you make better throws than that.
Rodgers with time. Throws, that's a touchdown to Randall Cobb. Second touchdown of the season for Randall Cobb.
Yeah, we're in our set where we got J. Mike kind of split out to his own side, 3 receivers on the other side. We've had some success with it, throwing Jermichael the ball. J. Mike had double coverage there. He had Michael inside, and the corner was outside. What they were doing in the slot, for whatever reason, although Cortland Finnegan was playing the nickel, in the red zone they were moving Janoris Jenkins inside. So Cobby had some inside and outside leverage there as the innermost receiver of the 3, and we had him running a double move, kind of a quick out and up. That route was a spitting image of how Randall ran it in practice, and it was actually a little tighter coverage, but they were very aggressive on the field on Sunday, and Randall ran an excellent route, getting open quickly, and those are the ones you just don't want to miss.
So let's go through the second one then.
I mean, to take you through the whole play kind of is fun for me, so I'm going to do that. We had
that's what we do here.
Yeah, it was about 3:45, I believe, on the clock. We had 3rd and long.
First down. Rodgers, flag on the play. Rams may have been offside. The deep throws. Touchdown.
And we got the call in. There was a little bit of confusion. I couldn't quite hear exactly what the call was, so I said, hey, and this is exactly what I said, hey, let's line up, and I'm going to kind of run the clock down and call timeout. But if they jump, let's get open.
Really?
Yeah.
And now you're in your empty set in the shotgun.
Yep. They ended up jumping, but it wasn't a major jump. And then my next feeling was at the left side of the line, it kind of collapsed. So I moved to my left. I thought about running. Randall put his hand up, and that's something that we've talked about in meetings before, where let me know kind of what you're thinking. If you're putting your hand up a certain way, I know you're going to continue on that path and not, kind of come back or swim them or try and get open. He went inside of them and then kind of came around them, put his hand up, and actually double clutched it because I wasn't quite sure where the safety was at. But was able to put the ball in a decent spot, and he made a nice catch.
What's it feel like when you make a throw like that?
Feels pretty dang good.